Patrick, it is too bad that our friend Jacques is at that French alchemist convention.
Oh,
I had a guitar player today. I'm sure we shall figure it out.
We shall. And Pierce, do tell me, what was that thing thou wert saying to me earlier?
Oh, yes. I was going to ask you, what are your thoughts on asceticism? That is, the idea that someone should deny themselves earthly pleasures such as good food and alcohol and fornication.
Well, my good friend, for this to make any sense, we must first consider the words of Marcus Aurelius, who say unto us that it is better to dream than to cream. However, I do not know that I totally agree with this, for this means that we would have to deny ourselves all pleasures, which I think would be physically impossible. We cannot deny ourselves food, or else we would die. We cannot deny ourselves drink, or else we would die.
Man, what the bloody hell are you doing?
I was in the middle of a philosophical
I was trying to surprise you two. I went to a friend of a friend of a friend to not surprise someone in a heart inn just because they have a little bit of a present. You know what? You're in a bad, fairly some mood. Which philosopher was it?
It was Marcus Aurelius.
That makes sense. I hate that.
Well, anyway,
Magnus, what be in that sack?
Oh, speaking of sack, everyone, this be a asterisk show.
which means the children be asterisk of learning some very merry new vocabulary.
And as we all know,
Learning is the reward.
and with Jacques gone, we don't have to do the dream set.
Oh, thank God.
I did not think I was ready for another one.
Well, you know, in the meantime, why don't we give a little bit of introductions, let everyone know who we are?
That's well, this helps me well.
I'm a rakish rogue and I don't care whether I live home. I'm a rakish rogue, I'm a rakish rogue and I don't care whether I live on.
My name is Pierce Lucas. I run the library. And if you need some romance, you can surely come with me.
I'm a rakish rogue, I'm a rakish rogue and I don't care whether I live on. I'm a rakish rogue, I'm a rakish rogue and I don't care whether I live on.
I be Patrick Faire, but knowledge be what I crave. I hit the books to learn language so I can smoke that pib. I'm a rakish rogue, I'm a rakish rogue, and I don't care where I live on. I'm a rakish rogue,
I lost the kids.
Yeah.
I live on.
I am Magnus McDougall, I'm treasure in the dark.
Yes, he does.
And if you spend the night with me, I'll let you spread my lost dark.
I'm a rakish rogue.
We're lost.
Jacques here.
A terrible introduction on our part. Why don't we just try to introduce ourselves with words?
Right, let's do that instead.
Something would be that.
Something wordly, something.
Yes. Good gentles, the man standing next to me be a ruminator of hard truths, a level 9 Platonic method instructor. He shall philosophize thy enterprise. I give you natural philosopher Patrick Fairbrother.
Thank thee, thou mayest all refer to me as the Professor.
And what exactly are you, Professor of? What university do you teach?
Oh, two very good questions, Pierce. I have a degree in natural philosophy with a dance minor, and of course I got that from Mount Hope University, now offering a full ride to literally anyone.
I see that. I just got mugged.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just Erin. Erin's our intern from Mount Hope University. This is all full credit.
Yeah.
Now,
And a moment from our sponsors, University, Crumb and Sausages. Crumb and Sausage, put it in your holes.
It is my most humble pleasure to introduce this fine collectioner to my left. Hailing from the great land of Scotland, he can spot a string of pearls in a snowstorm. He can capture even the most heavysome tome, leather-bound, of course. I'll give thee the collector for Lotto. It be Magnus McDougall.
Gramercy, Patrick, it's always always good to be with someone who knows how to give the best head. And I mean that in a brainless way. And moving on to our next individual here. This be our Shire's humble bookseller. Whether thou needs a romantic ode or an adventurous novel, his rough but gentle hands can reach all the way up to my top shelf before he plucks his favourite little beauty. Oh, where did he leave off? Let's find out. If he spreads the pages to find his bookmark, and he gets in there just making the ink all wet. Yes.
Rocket slap!
Oh!
Rocket slap!
Oh!
Rocket slap!
Why'd you hit me 3 times?
We're on threes, bitch!
I give thee Pierce Lucas, our Shire's bookseller!
And together we are the Rakish Rouge! Alright, I think we need another song to sort of warm up from that last one. Don't you agree, boys?
Oh, most well.
And perfect, I think we should do the silly hat song.
Ooh,
Very exciting.
The silly hat.
Wait, no, Pierce, it was my turn to read the silly hat.
No,
I memorized the lyrics and everything.
I know that did, but...
Perhaps we can switch off the roof.
Oh, I think that's a good compromise.
Oh, man.
Something versatility.
I'll try.
Why is this
In the
drum
summer
system?
of 1583, as I sat beneath a willow tree, I decided on that day
To a lady.
So I went to the florist and I said to thee, I need a flower for today I'll be.
Ooh, lady.
I'll put the flower beneath the nose, it should smell as sweet as a rose.
For this,
He said,
I'd recommend a rose. For a rose-scented flower, I'd probably go with the rose.
that's exactly what I need. I'll take one of those. I went to the hairdressers and cut my hair.
I've cut it like the page boys wear. A winsome look for page boys wear. Just a straight line across the brow. Take a ruler and some scissors and I'll do it for you right now. It's a
Very saucy look if you're trying to a lady.
I needed a horse, so I went to the stable. Stable man, would I be able to hire a horse on which to woo a lady? The stable man said unto me,
I shall need 2 florists and 1 form of ID. I make not the rules.
quoth he.
He looked me and said, this gave me in 1583 to prove that I was legitimate. I had my mother make up a birth certificate. It was not easy because she's illiterate, but I really, really needed it to hire this damn horse so that I could rule a lady. And I rode this horse so that I could rule a lady.
From the hit of the lady I did you, and I knew exactly what to do. The time had come for me.
To rule a lady.
Yeah.
And I went.
Ooh, I am wooing you. Ooh, this is how I woo you, lady.
The lady then said unto me,
So you can't fool me so easily. Takes more than just going woo woo to woo a lady. Really?
I said, is that the time? I must be on my way. I'm late for a morality play. But if it be all the same to thee either way, I'll just say that I ruled thee anyway. I'll just say that I ruled you, lady. But there's a wager in the village that I never ruled a lady. And I ran going,
Ooh, I have just wooed you. Ooh, this is how I woo you, lady.
ooh, this is how I woo you, lady.
romance. Know thee well, lad, I have been deep in study, defining each of the 9 noble virtues in totality. Passed right through perseverance without impediment, sped right on through patience, and romance, of course, was an absolute breeze for a sensational Clydesdale like myself. The only trouble now is specificity, which I've been beavering away at for months, and it doth remain too vague.
Not a worry, my friend. Might I recommend Ezekiel's Treatise Against Brevity?
Aha!
I can have the first 20 volumes sent to yours by end of day. However, I shall need back all borrowed books as quickly as possible, as it is time for yearly rebinding, and I am already much behind. There is simply not enough time in the day between volunteering with orphans and chopping firewood and shaking my head, sadly, at the unfair advantages granted to men.
He's 6'3", by the way, so oh, my dear Pierce, many apologies, but he did shrink in the wash.
I'm sure we can fix that.
Here's funny story. So this artifact that I did find, you know, I mean, it was just a perfect sea of weight as that one book, so of course I did a little bit of switch over the Yes.
If not my book, what be in that blasted sack?
Long have we awaited this particular bauble, my friend, but before I reveal it hereupon, I shall need a solemn vow from each of you that shall tempt us not.
Aye, and let us seal this deal with a song of unity. No greed shall part us this day.
No one had bodies a share of power. See the rich farmers' farms and find out themselves. If you ask them the reason, they say, but alas, there's been a French war that comes at me. Singing,
Honesty's all out of fashion.
these are the rigs of the time, boys. These are the rigs of the time.
Now here's to false prophets, I'm bringing them in to weaponize virtue, albeit that a sin. Hell doth await us, they often remind, but isn't there God in a love that is high? Singing, honesty's all out of fashion.
These are the rigs of the time, boys. These are the rigs of the time.
Now here's to the traditions and wanting to learn. They choose what to share and what books they want to burn. They hide information to keep us all down, but one day they shall find that there's a lot live now. Singing, honesty's all out of fashion.
These are the rigs of the time, boys.
These are the rigs of the time, boys. These are the rigs of the Snarling MacDougal, show us what thou hast!
Come roll, please, rogues. There I was, deep within the forests of ancient evil, Bexhill by the sea, where there I did spy the butcher of Vantage-point. So there I did fight them, sword against cleaver, cleaver against sword, and then I dropped my sword so finally stick on the ground, and I did both stick against cleaver, and I kept fighting for 3 years and 22 days, until finally I did pierce their hearts. And then, from their cold, meaty grasp, I did pull free the eternal chalice!
Nay, the inscriptions! It can't be!
God's broken teeth, I can hardly believe we're seeing it in real life.
Take thyself in thy hands, rogues! Dost thou know what this means? And if we have a chalice, we're going to have to go through.
Or, here we are, instead of the burning it, It is a big, big cup. What if we drink a lot and get really drunk out of the big cup?
And that's why one of the many things you can learn at Mount Hope University is how to drink out of a big cup. It's an advanced course, of course.
How about drinking song, boy?
Let's do it.
From France we get the brandy, from Martinique the rum. Sweet red cabernet from Italy doth come. For the wonder be them all, my boys, the wonder make the day. Is made from apples of the mighty Saguenay. So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grogger ale. One pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints fully, you'll be shaking your shoes. We're half seas over on the job. She's called the Dreadnoughts cider, she's proper and she's fine. And when the day is over, sure I wish that she were mine. So in the dark of winter, or on a summer's eve, one hand giveth but the other doth receive. So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grogger ale. One pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints fully, you'll be shaking your shoes. We're half seas over on the Joli.
So turn your sails over and bring her hard to port. Find that little star and drive her straight into the north. The wild sun upon your back, the wind a blowing free. We're rolling up the river, boys, to hold you to me. So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grogger ale. One pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints fully, you'll be shaking in your shoes. We're half seas over on the Joli.
So you can or you can have a stronghold with sadness that you like. Or join us up the river and we'll set your head cold. Oh, how you feel every time.
So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grogger ale.
One pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints fully, you'll be shaking your shoes. We're half seas over on the Joli. So follow me, lads, 'cause this ain't no grogger ale. One pint down, you'll be swinging in the gale. 5 pints fully, you'll be shaking your shoes. We're half seas over on the Joli. Liquid courage, better than any defense.
What do you think that the order of the eternal chalice are, boy?
Well, I believe that this order might be, in fact, a bunch of Scottish women who are most well endowed and, maybe have a little bit of proclivity for getting a handsome Scottish man like me out of horrible, horrible gambling men.
Magnus, I'm very right.
I just love slots. Someone else, please.
I've been studying this for years, and I do think that it may perhaps be an embodiment of all the noble virtues: honour, courage, loyalty, justice, truth. Of course, I could be wrong to have any ideas, but
I thought that there might be a number of magical creatures there. A charming unicorn, a mythic griffin, a bad dragon.
I just feel like I can't think. I just wish to read something that, shake our brains loose. You know what I mean?
wait a moment. What if we just turn our brains away to something else, some complete distraction that will be able to get us out of this funk?
Perhaps the dirtiest song we know?
Oh, that looks me well.
We could do the dirtiest song.
Folks, would you like to hear the dirtiest song we know?
who played the flute.
Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho.
On a syncopated beat would she go toot.
Her tummy's in a wing, they're ready to go.
Oh, never did she stray too far from the root.
Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho.
And of course she had mad skills to boot.
Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho.
Hot jazz!
All that I swear there it goes. I once had a lover who called me boo. Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho. And being dead, she was seen through too. Her tummy's in a wing, they're ready to go. She'd flow right through the halls and walls. Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho. She'd tickle my prostate through my balls. Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho. Ectogasm! And fall
Pages spread.
tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho.
Blew my mind when we go to bed.
Her tummy's in a wing, they're ready to go.
When we were together, she never would pout.
Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho.
She loved how I would check her out.
Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho.
Good read.
And that's where it goes.
I once had a lover with breasts so large.
Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho.
So
Again.
big they could rival a barge.
Someone's in a wing, they're ready to go.
To me she was a certified snack.
Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho.
And did I say she wore all black?
Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho.
Big titty goth girls.
Love it with a bush so big. Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho. Complete with trees and a mini mine. Someone's in a wing, they're ready to go. Cave caverns tall and cave walls steep. Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho. If you find the hole, you can dive down deep. Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho. Spill lump and a hollow that I swear here it goes.
I once had a lover who could not hear.
Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho.
He used a tool to help his ears.
Someone's in a wing, they're ready to go.
He sang his holes with it, he prod.
Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho.
He claimed it was a sounding rod.
Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho.
Hearing aids and all.
Tumble all around me, hey, naughty ho.
Right in the urethra, people.
Where was he going with this? That's what happens every time we do this song.
I'm trying to feel like a cabbage.
I'm so glad. Well, turning my brain off did help, and I do believe I know what is going on with the chalice.
Oh, do tell, my good friend.
I indeed, looking upon it, this script seems to me to be dark Latin. Language more complex and archaic than Latin itself, and it tastes to me to be a metal from the start.
Well, if that's the case, I'd assume that this filigree was Egyptian in make. But clearly, if it tastes like it's from the stars, it must be Arturian.
Oh, 'tis as simple as employing Zeno's carnation method. Now let me see. Decotere.
Urethra!
It really is the sword of the chalice of the order of the eternal chalice.
Let us read what the dark Latin doth say. Let whosoever seeketh the order true meet under the tallest oak on the shrine at the first setting of the festival sun.
I'm thinking what I'm thinking. 5 o'clock at the treetop stage.
Ah, what a wonderful plot, Patrick. Well, if you would like to see more of us, you can go to the treetop stage at 5 o'clock, where we shall meet our very best friends, the Saucy Sirens, and see if they know anything about this eternal chalice situation. But until that point, I have been Pierce Lucas,
Magnus MacDougall.
Patrick Fairbottom.
and we are the Rakish Rose! Have a lovely rest of your festival day, and please remember to tell